Welcome back to second chapter. We are in the third floor workshop looking for some orbment parts for Eric, that's his name. Oh, I think I found something. Orbment parts. Okay, so there should be 3 somewhere in this room. How about over here? Response in vicinity. So I'm not close enough. Maybe in this corner? Yeah, here we go. And let's see where else. I think it's right here. Oh, not quite. Maybe a little bit to the left. No response. How about right here? Very nearby. How about the middle, wherever this, whatever this box thing is? Yep. Alright, that's all 3 in this room. Now we need to go to the 4th floor, to where the design lab is. This room? No, that's clinic. Yeah, this is the room that Antoine was in earlier, I believe. Let's scope this place out. No response. About over here. Nothing. Very nearby. How about the other side of it? This side? Wow, it's super specific. Okay. Bingo. How about right here? Didn't we grab like a tomato off one of these plants in first chapter? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Did I check here already? I think I did. Yeah, and I got very nearby. I didn't quite find it though. I hope it's right here. It was just to the left. Now the trick is that the 8th and final one is actually in the clinic, because Antoine has it. Get over here, Antoine. Oh, would you look at that. Antoine, you sneaky little cat. So you were carrying one of the parts. That would have been very easy to miss. Come to think of it, Eric said he played with him for a bit. Maybe he found the part and carried it back with him? I think so, but for him to bring it with him, man. Meow. Sorry, little kitten. I'm afraid we have to take your toy. We'll get Eric to make it up to you. See you later, Antoine. Alright, let's go see Eric. I think this is our final quest. So, well, there's one more. I looked up how many quests there were for this chapter. There's one more, but I think it's post-chapter. Talk. Hey everyone, did you find any parts? It's going okay, I guess. For now, we'll report what we've got. Reported about finding 8 parts. I think that's the max. Wait, did you really find all 8 parts? Oh, did we get them all? Incredible. I'd totally given up. Anyway, if you could give me the parts and the detector. Phew, thank you so much. I didn't think all the parts would be found. Glad we could find them for you. Will this be enough for the job? Yes, of course. I kind of feel bad making you go this far. Ah, right. That reminds me, I had that. Here, please, take this. It may not be much, but think of it as a symbol of my sincere and super relieved thanks. The buzzer. I think that prevents sleep. Wow, thank you. Are you sure we can take this? Yes, don't worry about it. You really saved my butt. Anyway, thanks again for today. Thanks to you guys, I should be able to catch back up on the work I was doing. That's good, but, you should really fix the hole in your pocket. Yeah, I probably should. Guess I'd better find a sewing kit. If you need help with that, just contact the guild. We'll arrive anytime, thread and needle in hand. Thanks for your thoughtfulness. Anyway, thanks again for today. I hope to see you again. You can leave the thread and needle behind, though. Yes, we'll see you then. Well then, later. Alright, let me satisfy my curiosity and make sure I know what that thing does. The buzzer... Yep, prevents faint/sleep. An automatic alarm that detects unconsciousness in the user and sounds an alert. I like the idea that, I don't know, it's like a hat you wear on your head, and if you fall asleep, it just goes off. Alright, we got a bunch of things to give in to Kilika. I should go up at least one rank, right? It's a lot of points. Report. Oh, that sounds so good. Yep, I went up to rank E. Good work. It seems you've successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come report them to me. And that's everything. I think there's only one more, and it's post-chapter. And I think it's hidden post-chapter as well. I'll probably have to make time to scale Carnelia Tower when we go do that as well. Because there is no reason to go there in this chapter. It's super optional. So, 5th floor, I think this is where we're meeting Professor Russell. Just to be safe, create a save file. Professor Russell, we're connected to the first unit and receiving telemetry now. Yes, I see. Good, the connection is perfect. And even better, it looks like things are rock solid. Secure our connections to the other 2 units at once. Understood, Professor. I think they know we succeeded already. It seems so. Goodness. But this entire room never fails to take my breath away. Oh, Estelle, hello. Oh, Mr. Murdoch. Hi, it's been a while. We last met at the birthday celebrations, right? Yes, it certainly has been a while. From what I hear, you've been through a lot. I'm glad to see you're well. Well, thanks, Mr. Murdoch. Anyway, we got the measuring devices set up like the professor asked. Yes, we saw. We've got data pouring in from them already. So the cable is already running? Aye, Professor Russell's running some sort of program to sort the data now. In fact, connections to 2nd and 3rd units stable. Excellent. That's all 3 then. Now let me see. Good, good. Both of them are still as a pond. And we have links to all 3 units. Excellent. Ah, everyone. Wasn't expecting you back this quickly. As you can see, thanks to you, we're getting all the data we need. Good work, you 4. Well, really, all we did was carry the instrument bits. Besides, Professor, you're the one doing us a favor. You don't need to thank us. If you want to thank anyone, thank Tita. We couldn't have done this without her. What? No, I didn't do anything special. No, you did very well. Even the transmitters are perfect. The signal we're receiving is marvelous. Well, yay. So we're all set up right now, Grandpa. Can I do anything else to help? No, we're as prepared as we can be, I think. I've programmed the cable to begin analysis automatically if a disturbance is detected in the septium veins. Now we just wait for an earthquake again. So we've pretty much hurried up to wait. I don't know if I can stay calm just waiting for an earthquake to strike Zeiss again. Indeed. An earthquake hitting the city directly is a discomforting thought. Do we have a plan in case that happens? We've secured and locked down the factory for an earthquake. Even so, if the next earthquake is much stronger, it will be hard on us. At the very least, I can't imagine we'll avoid property damage. Unfortunately, the cable here is the same. Strong enough vibrations could damage it, causing errors and making our experiment fail. So a prayer 3 to the goddess wouldn't go amiss, everyone. I thought I was nervous before. Even with cutting-edge technology, we still need the favor of the goddess. Engineers can be really faithful, you know. I pray to the goddess a lot when I'm working really hard on something. She does have a point. I remember when Professor Russell was developing the first orbital airship. I was going to church 3 times a day. You could have had a little faith in something other than the goddess, Chief Murdoch. After 39 failed experiments, could you blame me? They've always been like this, haven't they? I think they have, yeah. Either way, it seems we have quite a bit of time on our hands. It wouldn't hurt to return to the guild house briefly and report in. Yes, go on ahead. We'll contact the guild should anything happen. What? An earthquake! Seems we don't have much time to kill after all. All 3 instruments are reporting changes. The septium veins appear to be active. Continue monitoring. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. If the signals are interrupted, report immediately. Yes, sir. Now, let's see. Data's still coming in from all 3 instruments. Given the direction the seismic waves are headed, the origin point of the trembler coordinates are 12.73, 378.02. Oh, very interesting. What do you mean? We know where that earthquake's epicenter is. It's Leiston Fortress. What? Dad! What? Are you sure? What the? We're under attack! Calm down, it's just an earthquake. Hold your line, stay in position. General Cassius, you... seems I was right. Ordering a work stoppage at the port was the right idea. Incredible. I didn't actually think there would be an earthquake as you predicted. Cassius, just what kind of magic did you use? What magic? It's just logic, Morgan. The logic of our foes' desires. After 3 rehearsals, it was simply a question of what made the most tempting target. Chief, we've received word from Leiston Fortress. They've suffered a fairly large earthquake. We were right. What happened? Is anyone hurt? Thankfully, there don't seem to be any injuries. I think they mentioned they prepared in advance. Thank the goddess. That's Cassius, all right. The man has the danger sense of a fox. Now then, the cable should have the results for us. Professor Russell checked the displayed analysis results. So, let's see. Oh, this is interesting. What is it, Professor? Did we learn something? I do believe we have. According to this, the flows along the septium veins were altered significantly prior to the earthquake. The unusual flows gathered beneath a single location, apparently. Since it occurred quite close to the surface, it had little effect beyond the immediate area. That would mean... Oh. Hang on a second. You're saying someone's controlling septium veins in order to generate earthquakes on purpose? Literally an earthquake weapon. Sweet goddess. You have the right of it, a weapon that can cause earthquakes anywhere with septium veins. But Grandpa, controlling septium veins? Is that even possible? It's well beyond the capabilities of any earth-moving technology I'm aware of. I agree. However, we cannot deny the evidence in front of us. Someone has made it possible. Well, tough for them. Professor, can you use that data to figure out where the weapon is? If you can, we'll go stop it. Yeah, that's the spirit. Perhaps I can. Right, pull back to the data at the start of the disturbance. Now, in what direction does the flow disturbance begin? I have it. 165.88 by negative 228.35. Huh? Tita, do you know where that is? I think so. Tita pulled out the map. The coordinates are Selge from Zeiss's center, so... If East 12 Selge, North 378 is Leiston Fortress. East 165 Selge, South negative 228 Selge would be... Elmo. Yeah, I think it'd be about there. What? Well, it's hiding in plain sight, as I suppose. Elmo Village. The tunnels which house the source of their springs hide our culprit. I can't say for certain, but it seems likely. So, what do you plan to do? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna go check it out right now. Yes, we need to hurry. Indeed. So, Tita, go with them. They will need your knowledge and technical skill in their investigation. Oh, okay, I'll do everything I can to help, I promise. Well, this might be kind of dangerous. On the other hand, Tita will be a big help, so I sure can't say no. I agree. Tita, be careful, okay? I will. I'll contact Elmo ahead of you. I'm sure Mrs. Mao will be glad to help your investigation. Thanks, Mr. Murdoch. Hazel, get Mrs. Mao at the Elmo Inn on the line at once. Yes, sir. I'll remain here and continue to analyze the data we're getting using the cable. If I discover anything, I'll contact Elmo at once. Thanks, Professor. If we find anything, we'll call you right away. Excellent. Good luck, everyone. Let's get to Elmo at once, then. Off we go. You know what I have forgotten to do at least once, if not twice? That is build up Tita's orbment. I still haven't done it. Whoops. It's not that important. I don't think I'm going to suffer because of it. There's plenty of time later. But our target is Elmo. Of course, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking like, oh, I didn't build up Tita's orbment. Kind of tipping the fact that we're probably heading towards our chapter boss fight. Chapters feel like they're kind of going by a little fast, but that's also because chapters... I'm not sure quite how long they are compared to first chapter. They might be a little bit shorter, but not by too much. Maybe like only 90% as long or something like that. But there's also way more chapters in this game compared to first chapter. Like this game's like almost twice as long. Ah, good, you're here. Mrs. Mao! Hello again. Murdoch called ahead of you lot. Told me what's happening. There have been earthquakes all over the region, eh? Odd. Odd nothing. This whole thing is bizarre, but maybe you can help us. Actually, I'd like to turn that around. I was about to contact the guild anyway. Something strange happened just a few hours ago. What? An earthquake hit here too? I almost wish. An earthquake might be less destructive. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words, eh? Come see for yourself. Uh-oh. What in the... The springs are boiling over! This really is bizarre. The water isn't supposed to get this hot. Believe me, I'd like to know what's going on here too. Right after I got off the phone with Murdoch, I heard a big fuss out here. I came out to see what was going on and found this. Maybe the pump's broken somehow? It might be emitting heat or... Wait, no, it couldn't heat all this water. No, the pump's working just fine. I checked it a second ago. The way I see it, something at the source of the spring must have changed. So, I'm guessing temperature changes like this aren't too common. It's never happened while I've been here, and I've been here half a century. It's worrying to say the least. Seems as though this could be related to our quaking earth, no? Perhaps the excitement of the Septian veins has increased the temperature of the water. That's really likely, actually. And if the water keeps getting hotter, the springs will be too dangerous to live near. Like heck we'll let that happen. Come on, let's go find the problem. Mrs. Mao, where exactly is the source for the springs? Would you mind if we investigated the problem? I thought you might ask that, so I fished this out the back of a drawer. Go on, take it. The wooden gate key. A key? It's the very key to the wooden gate near the pump shed. The cave down to the source of the springs is that way. Sweet, thanks, Mrs. Mao. I didn't know there was a cave like that. You're always on the ball, Mrs. Mao. Thank you. Oh, don't worry. We're the ones asking you for a favor after all. I can't well let the customers boil themselves like eggs, and we can't even use our water for washing. I'm counting on you all to get to the bottom of this. You bet we will. A mysterious cave which may hold the secrets to the earthquakes that have plagued us. We should only take to the stage when we're properly prepared. Yes, I suspect we might find a certain sunglasses-wearing gentleman inside. We should be on our guard and prepare accordingly. We're fine. It's fine. Let's see. Our gate is what, this way? Here we go. I think this was always here. It was always here in first chapter, and we just had no way to get past it. Hot Springs Fountainhead. So yeah, this is new territory. This is a part of the map that didn't exist in first chapter. Why is this little alcove here? Just to house this machine, I guess? Alright, so enter your new dungeon. Just like beneath the Genis schoolhouse was a new dungeon. I don't remember this area too well, to be honest. Wowza, it's really boiling in here. If you fell in there, the burns could kill you. It's scary. While the boiling water can cook us like lobsters, the steam is an even greater concern. Water need not be liquid to be deadly. We must be careful. Yes, a very good point. The geysers seem to follow a pattern. We should watch them carefully and move when we have an opening. Okay, follow me. I think it literally is a hazard. Like, if you step in it, you lose health for your entire party. Alright, so let's see if I can't figure out the way through here. Now, I don't have the quartz, or I still have cloak on. Alright, so just hang out there for a second. I think we want to go straight forward, if I'm not mistaken. There are obviously items and chests that are like on side paths, but who gives a damn? Well, I found this by complete accident. I guess I turned into one of these corners. There was an item here. It's gone now. What? What? Is that a Silent Hill 2 reference? That feels like a Silent Hill 2 reference. Oh, I got hit a little bit. No, seriously though, that feels like Silent Hill 2. That feels like there was a hole here. It's gone now. I didn't know. Why didn't anyone tell me that there's a Silent Hill 2 joke inside of Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter? That's like, that is so hyper specific and up my alley. I love it. Someone at Xseed is also a big nerd like me. I went through the fucking entrance somehow. I got turned around. What the hell? Okay, I really need to like not move the camera around so I can figure out where the hell I'm going. Okay, there. I think this is the way. Yeah, this is progress. Admittedly, they did make this confusing. Oh, go away. Go away, tapeworm. Oh no, this is a dead end. Just hang out here for a second. Let's see here. This progress? Well, I went into a new area, so I'm going to assume that this is progress. Not fighting the monsters is really lame, but do you want to spend an extra hour in here? I don't. The advantages of New Game Plus. So, it's not live on my channel as this video is going up, but it will be in the future, obviously, depending on when you watch this. If it's like well past the upload date, then you might already be doing it. But, am I at the end? But I have been creating like a master playlist for every video Trails related. So eventually, it's going to end up being like, I don't know, 300 videos long or something. Hey, the water isn't boiling here. It looks like just the right temperature for a bath. Splendid. There's only one option for us, my friends. Let us doff our burdens and bear our souls to one another. Yeah, you go right ahead with bearing your soul, Olivier. We'll watch in horror. Ignoring him, though, it really is a great bit of hot water. Wouldn't hurt to dip our feet in, right? Alright, a foot bath it is, then. Ah, you can heal here. Wait, does it affect CP? Holy shit, it does. Let's just turbo mode this right now. Yeah, free command points. And a chest. Do we want to open it? Let's open it. I got a machine thing. Got a Tita weapon. Softening bomb. So, what really stopped you from wearing more than 2 accessories? Social decorum? That's a good question. You open the chest, pondering putting the item you took from it back. You close it again with a soft smile. I wouldn't mind that because that weapon's useless to me. Alright, I have no idea where the heck I am now, so let's see if we can't find our way out of here. I think it's up and to the right. Oh, chill out. Chill out, geyser. Oh, right, I can make it go a little faster with turbo mode. Is this it? Yo, yeah, this is it. What the heck is... It's spread all over the ground. Glowing veins of... No way! It can't be! You sure know how to keep a guy waiting. Hey. A man with sunglasses. And a gospel on the pole. Well then. Evening, ladies. Good of you to come all the way out here. I'll do what I can to make you feel nice and welcome. You're one of Ouroboros' thugs, aren't you? Enforcer number 8, Walter the Direwolf. That's what they call me at any rate. The pleasure is all yours, trust me. I'd assume you are the one behind these earthquakes then? Come on, let's just knock it off with the obvious and just get down to it. This pole is a little trick the society's brains came up with to mess with septium veins. It normally just screws with the vein directly beneath it. You plug a gospel into this thing, and you cause a local earthquake or two. That's what I was asked to test. Your experiments are over then. Yeah, real shame too. What I wanted to do was work up enough power to shatter buildings. Couldn't quite get it to hit with that much force though. Wait, but if the buildings collapse, all the people inside would get hurt. You catch on quick, little girl. Some of them would get crushed under the rubble, their arms and legs mashed into jelly, left screaming like pigs. Others, they'd get quick deaths. Heads shattered like eggs, spilling their brains out on the road for everyone to see. Hey, I've got an idea. How about we do that to you instead? That blonde head of yours looks pretty fragile to me. No, get away! You unbelievable son of a... Ah, now what's with those faces? I've been doing you all a favor. You see, I just think the dreary, soggy porridge of most people's lives needs a little spice. Thrills and suspense, you know? The kind that leaves you in a cold sweat. Pushed to the point where you could die at any second. Come on, don't tell me I don't have your heart pounding. Well, congratulations. You are now the worst man I've ever known. I think I see your plot now, however. You lured us here deliberately, didn't you? What? You allowed yourself to be seen all over the region. And Elmo's hot springs boiled over immediately after the earthquake at the fortress. It was all a way of broadcasting your location to us then. Oh, crap. Well, close enough for bracer work, I guess. Enough talk. Let's see what you're made of. Ah! The heck are those? These are some of the worms that live in this area. Apparently, when you stimulate the septium veins, they grow as huge as these guys are. Well, have fun, ladies. Oh, what the heck is this? You rotten coward, fight us fair and square! Don't let him distract you, Arcel. We need to defeat the worms first. Courage, my friends. Alright, time for this non-threat. Alright, let's see how much damage. Well, I should get rid of the ads first. Alright, that takes care of these guys. Hopefully they don't respawn. They do not move very many paces, do they? Alright, let's try a little something out here. So I've got a couple of S-crafts with Tita here. Let's see. I can only hit 3 of them with this one. What does cannon impulse F look like? Okay, it's a big forward attack. Well, let's try satellite beam. I think this is her strongest one. Seems a little OP, to be honest. Also, I have not heard of satellites being a thing in the Trails universe, so I don't know what's up with that. As far as I know, no one's been to space in the Trails universe, so don't think about it too much. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Get rid of this guy. Earthshaker. 0 damage. You're done, fool. Okay, we managed to win, and I think I still have most of my limbs. Phew. Phew. Such vulgar foes. I might have expected a bit much. I thought the fight would be a little less pathetic. You underestimate us at your peril, Direwolf. We've slain monsters like your pets many times before. Ugh. Screw it. This is just sad. I didn't think you'd be this weak. What? I'm disappointed in you, worms. Get wrecked. This is bullshit. Louve was talking out his ass again. He tells me that Divine Blade isn't the only one in Liberl who might give me a run for my money, and this is what I get? No. Well, nothing for it then. I'll just have to sweet-talk that professor into letting me hunt old Fang Boy. He'll be a little more exciting than this, at least. What? Hold on! What? You can still talk? You disgusting sicko. Listen to me. If you mean Joshua when you say Fang Boy, I will never let you hurt him. Estelle! I give you props on taking my punch and still being able to stand. But give it up. I can see your knees buckling. You really think I care about that? I'll find Joshua. I'll bring him home. And I won't let scum like you get in my way. Estelle. You get why they call me the Direwolf, right? I don't hold back for women or kids. Or both. You're a martial artist, sort of. I hope you know what you're asking for by pointing that thing at me. Of course I do. If you think you can beat me, then come on! Nice. Tell you what, I respect your guts. You'll die in one blow. I'll make it quick. No! Estelle! Estelle, run! Die. What? Yeah! Thank Adios, we made it in time. Chloe? And Zen? Hey, Estelle. Feels like it's been ages. I meant to come sooner, but work back home took longer than I expected. I'm glad to see I made it in time. Don't tell me you didn't time that one on purpose, Zen. So, you're the A-rank bracer Louve mentioned. Perfect. Been a while, Zen. That's right, Walter. I hardly expected to meet you here, of all places, though. I always knew you had the mind of a wolf, but tell me, when did you develop the heart and loyalty of a serpent? Oh, that'd be right after we met last. I've been having the time of my life since I joined the society too. You blind fool. Do you even realize what you've done? What you're doing? It would break Master's heart to see. Oh, spare me the righteous crap. You know better than anyone the path I've chosen. You keep talking nonsense, and I will kill you. Got it? I wonder, do you even know? Kilika's up there, and Zeiss. What? She's been working there as the guild receptionist for the past 2 years. Before then, she was wandering the continent. The hell? Why bother coming to a backwater place like a burl? What's she thinking? I don't know either, to be honest. But I do know that even now, she wants to see you. Set aside this Ouroboros madness, Walter. Go see... Ugh! I told you, talk nonsense, I kill you. Well, hey, forget Kilika. You being here just made my year. This plan of the professor's is gonna be a whole lot of fun. Wait, Walter! You ladies keep working on your kung fu until next time. See ya. Walter! Thanks for saving us, Sin. Why are you here, though? I stopped by the Zeiss branch and Kilika began fussing at me a little. She told me to hurry on over to Elmo and join forces with you. Kilika was worried, so I felt I had to come too. So we have Kilika to thank. Well, thank you too. You really saved us there. Putting that aside, though, Zin, you actually know that psychopath? How is that even possible? He's an old acquaintance. I'll explain in detail once we return to the guild. With Walter's device gone, the dragon veins are calming down, so the hot spring should cool down. Arcel's group took the chance to relax in the springs once they returned to the surface before going back to Zeiss. I see. So the man in sunglasses was Walter, as I thought. Wait, what? As you suspected from the beginning? When I heard his physical description and clothing, I thought it might be possible. More to the point, you were careless. How could you allow him to escape with the gospel? Oh, come on! I didn't think it was that important. Did you forget that you're the one who shoved me toward Elmo without so much as half an explanation? That was a mistake on my part, yes. I thought, however, that you wouldn't need to spell out every single detail for you, Zen. You're far less cute when you do that, you know? Regardless, Estelle Bright, your investigation into the earthquakes is complete. Allow me to give you your compensation for this mission. Thanks, Kilika. But, it sounds like you know that nut in the glasses. What's up with him? We do. How do I even begin? Quite simply, Zen, Walter, and I, we were fellow students. Walter was the elder student. Elder student? You mean he was your elder in martial arts then? Well, to be precise, Kilika wasn't a student, or just a student anyway. She was Master Ryuga's. My part does not matter. Walter is a student of the Taito style. And 6 years ago, he left the dojo, and it seems he was recruited by Ouroboros soon after. That should explain everything. Kilika. No, that's all we need to hear. She's right. So he uses the same Taito style as the two of you, That explains his monster's strength, at least. He's even stronger now than when he was at the dojo. It's safe to say he's a true master of the style now, I think. What is properly safe to say is that he is incredibly dangerous. It seems likely we won't be dealing with any more earthquakes, however. It is probably safe to relax our guard, a bit. Seems like it. I'll let the citizens and workers know. They used another gospel, though. And they were using it in conjunction with some kind of machine which could stimulate septium veins. Well, when we consider what was done with the hologram projector beneath the Genis Royal Academy, it seems safe to me to assume the gospel massively increases the capabilities of other orbital devices. Yes, I believe you are correct. Holographic projection and excitement of septium veins are both possible in theory. What they do with these gospels, however, is completely beyond our understanding of orbital technology. And I don't mean just my understanding. I can't imagine anyone I know at the famous factory managing any better. It's true. I doubt either the Verne Company in Calvert or the Rydford Company in the Empire could do such things. Even the Epstein Foundation, for all its progress in tactical orbments, couldn't manage such feats. In other words, the Society's got crazy super technology nobody else does? Indeed, they must have someone of tremendous genius and skill working for them. Well, I'll just have to show them what for. Grandpa? I suppose we have no choice now. We've finished the Arcel's new orbital engine too, so we have free capacity. We'll devote the Central Factory's full resources to analyzing the gospel sample we have. Of course we will. If you can figure out what the gospels are, it'll be a big help. I mean, who knows what else they're going to use them for after this? Their agents keep talking about experiments as well. Somehow, I find it hard to believe they'll only stop at 2. If Professor Russell will be taking care of the analysis of the gospel, I believe it would be best if your group moved on, Estelle. Yeah, I agree. We didn't catch the bad guy, but there won't be any more earthquakes at least. Any suggestions on where to go next, Kilika? The central branch of the guild in Grand Cell sent us a request for aid. They claim to have received an official mission directly from the leadership of the Royal Army. The Royal Army? You mean from Dad? They did not share any details. They did, however, request all of you by name. There is a good chance this involves Ouroboros. Probably, yeah. Well, we can hardly turn down an invitation from the capital now, can we? Then it's decided. Once we finish our last bits of business in Zeiss, let us board the next flight to the capital. Sounds like a... Wait, we? Zin, are you coming with us? Hey now, why do you think I came all the way back here? Not only is Walter on the prowl, but you're still searching for Joshua, yes? You can bet I'll help you in any way I can. Aw, thanks, Zin. Having you with us will be like having 100 men on our side. That fiend with the sunglasses did nearly break us like twigs. If you can help us train to resist him, it would be a great help. Of course. His moves are pretty special, but I can teach you all some counters at least. Thank you. Estelle? Shara? Can I come too? Huh? Well, the Society might use more weird devices or more gospels. I think I might be able to help if they do. Please, take me with you. But, well, this is a bit of a pickle. I'd say it's up to Professor Russell. Sir? Well, I have to say that the grandfather in me is filled with terror at the mere idea. But as you can see, my little Tita is quite stubborn, and I want to make her dreams possible whenever I can. Go ahead, Tita. I won't stop you. Grandpa! The Ouroboros clearly have a greater technological edge than we could have ever imagined. In that sense, Tita is absolutely correct. She could be a great help to you. I'd say you're getting quite a deal. You're not selling a new product here, Professor. Well, I'll admit having Tita along really would help, but if someone like that man attacks us again, well, it occurs to me, especially given what that madman said. I don't believe the Society cares at all for the safety of civilians. I don't think we can really say she'll be all that safer here. Oh. In other words, she might actually be safer traveling with us, Or at least, it's no more dangerous than staying here. I think so, yes. Chloe, Shara. Okay, I get it. Come on, it's not like I wanted to say goodbye to Tita either. Estelle? That is, well... Anyway, we'll be counting on you, Tita. Okay. Well, good to see that settled. Our little group grows livelier all the time. Tita, do take care. I'll take care of unraveling the mystery of this gospel business while you're gone. Don't worry. Okay, good luck, Grandpa. Don't worry too much about Professor Russell, everyone. I'll keep both eyes on him and make sure he doesn't cause any catastrophes. I'm counting on you, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, don't you have a church or something to run off to, Murdoch? I will contact Elden at the Grand Cell Guild House. May the blessings of she who dwells above be with you. Take care on your journey. The end of Chapter 2. So we got Zen and Tita in that chapter. And we're beginning to see a pattern of enforcers coming out of the woodwork. What we got now? Game's taking a while to load this. Okay, for a sec there I was like, did it crash? No, it should be fine. Well, there's the Arcel, as well as the edge of the world behind it. Don't look at that. Not made for 16:9. So the Arcel's arrived, eh? Ah, damn. Every time I see this shit, my heart skips a beat. I hear you, boss. Who needs a guy or a girl when you can fall in love with something like that? Don't think there's an engineer alive who deserved to work on her every day, though. That's my line. Maintenance Chief Gustav, thank you for coming. I know you've been busy. Who's talking? Oh, it's Sid. You can tell it's Sid and not Cassius because he doesn't have a mustache. Hey, Sid. Wasn't expecting you to come meet us. I thought you'd move up in the world and left behind your job as a garrison commander here. Well, I have. I'm intending to leave aboard a patrol ship with my men later on. Until then, however, I'm free. So, I thought I may as well come and greet you. Well, good luck with the patrol at least. Oh yeah, wasn't there an earthquake around here a bit ago? You didn't let anything happen to the Arcel, did you? No, the Arcel was in the air during the earthquake. The earthquake caused little damage in general, in fact. We were prepared in advance for it. Our facility should still be perfect for your needs. Good to hear. Anyhow, we'd love to get down to work, but I'm wondering, where are all the Royal Guard folks? Ah, here, let me show you. We should be just in time for a bit of a show. Huh? Holy shit, look at this fight that's about to happen. I don't remember this. Combatants at the ready. And begin! Yeah! Julia, your attacks are too predictable. With the rapier, you should be able to overwhelm me with moves only possible with a light blade. Remember that what I taught you, and come at me again. Sir. Yes, sir. Good, that's better. And now, my turn. Defense is the same way. Build an image of the flow of battle in your mind, offense and defense, and use it to predict a foe's movements. Sir. Yeah. Enough. I call the match. Not a whit less than I expected. I only taught you the barest of basics all those years ago. But you've come far on your own, Julia. Well done. No, sir. My performance was shameful. I could not best you. Don't disparage yourself, Shores. This was a fairly impressive display. But, General, remember who you're fighting, Captain. I've yet to meet a man or woman who can match blades with Cassius without having their sword swept from their hand in a few strokes. You did very well for yourself. I see why Cassius and Her Majesty place such stock in you. Thank you, sir. Still, a chance to practice like this doesn't come up very often. I'd like to continue until I truly am unable to fight, if you don't mind. Good. Well, Cassius, up for risking a skewering again? She may well manage it this time. Well, I'd be humbled to get poked down a peg. But I believe we have a visitor. Huh, dang if that wasn't one heck of a show. Well fought, both of you. Captain Shores, that was very impressive. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. And the man with you is... Maintenance Chief Gustav, ma'am. The Central Factory sent me over. Nice to meet you, Captain. Oh, pardon me. I'm Captain Julius Shores, Company Commander of the Royal Guard. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gustav. Seems that will be all for today, then. Alright, lads. Show's over. Back to your posts. Sir. So, mind showing me to the Arcel's engine room? I'd like to get an idea of how we're going to attack this. Certainly. Follow me. You'll have to excuse me, General Morgan, General Bright. General, thank you very much for your guidance. Ha! Not at all. These old bones needed a workout anyway. Captain, Mr. Gustav, take care with the Arcel. Sir. No worries, General. The Arcel's like my baby. I won't let her down. Captain Shores has gotten quite impressive. I swear she's even better than when I saw her last. Yes, she's come a very long way very quickly. Even now, she's only a step or two below you and Richard, Colonel. And she can only grow. Indeed. Watching youth on display like that gives me back a bit of my old drive. Cassius, how about it? I'll give you a skewering later if you're up for it. Morgan, I'm not sure it'd be the best idea at your age. Besides, I heard you did quite well for yourself at last year's tournament in Grand Cell. You have to let the young folks have their moment occasionally. Why do you think I gave you command? If you could say that, how about you stop complaining and do your job, Ouch. Put my foot right into that hornet's nest. Speaking of a hornet's nest, Lieutenant Colonel, I believe you'll be assigned to the guard patrol? Yes, sir. I'll be leaving at noon. I'll be using 3 companies and 2 patrol ships. I'll be at the signing ceremony itself, but I won't be free until then. You're in charge of the defense of Grand Cell until then. Leave it to me, sir. I'll be sure to work well with the Bracer Guild to make sure that nothing happens. I don't like it, but I suppose we have a little choice but to lean on those civilians this time. Warming up to the guild a little, Morgan? Watchtowers, orbital sensors, mind harbor, gun placements covering all approaches. A perfect defense in every way. If that's the way you want to play Cassius Bright, I'll just have to change the rules of the game a little as suggested. Sir, just wait a little bit longer. Your freedom is coming soon, Colonel. I promise. Yeah. Almathea is still on the run. Chapter 3, The Mad Tea Party. Ooh, I'm so excited. I love this chapter. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. Well, it doesn't matter too much right now. We'll take Tita and Zen because they're at lower levels. Okay, next stop, Grand Cell. We'll head to the dock once everyone's ready. This is a request from the military, so I don't think we should dawdle too long. We should have time to finish any stray jobs, or stray shopping, before we have to go though. Off we go. Everyone enter my body. Alright, first I need to go over here. Nope, that's the chapel. That's not what I was looking for. Where is this frickin' place? It's down here. Here we go. The hotel. Talk. Talk again? Oh, maybe I have to go to the board. I think my quest involves the hotel. I think I was supposed to talk to that woman, but maybe it's not a hidden quest. I suppose it's on the board. Yep, missing guest. From the Zonrod Hotel. A guest left to do some touring and failed to return by the specified date and time. We would like to request an immediate investigation. For details, please inquire at the front desk of our hotel. And I think I know where this guest is, even. Welcome to the Zonrod Hotel. Do you have a reservation? Sorry, that's not why we're here. We came from the guild. Oh, are you bracers? Pardon me, we've been waiting for you. Could you begin the search immediately? Yeah, no problem. According to the request, a customer hasn't been back in a while. So in other words, they're missing? Yes, that's exactly the case. He's been gone for 3 days. 3 days, huh? That is kind of worrisome. Lately, the monsters on the road have been pretty nasty too. I almost wish that was where he had gone. This particular guest, he's gone to the Limestone Cave. The Limestone Cave? That one's like in the middle of the Caldia Tunnel. Yes, exactly. The Caldia Limestone Cave. We tried to stop him, but... Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's not the kind of place your average citizen should go. I can't believe this. Why go there without an escort? Who is this crazy guest? He seemed to be a fairly ordinary young man. He checked in as Jimmy from Rouen. Jimmy from Rouen? Could it be... Do you know him? Yeah, I've done a job before for someone with that name. I think it was a search for treasure. This is the quest. This dude. He's the guy who we gave the treasure map to. I wonder if he went to the Limestone Cave looking for something like that again. Anyway, we better hurry to the Limestone Cave. There have been some really strong monsters lately, so this could be bad. Yes, we should hurry. Do you have any other information? I've told you everything I can. Please, take care of our guests. We're on it. Let's go. Alright, let's go save Jimmy. This idiot. Alright, so I was right. There would come a point where we'd get to enter the Limestone Cave. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing we have to do in post-chapter. Though I might make a trip over to Cardinalia Tower. Don't really know if I get anything. I guess it's just for items. Whoops. So maybe that's not too useful to me. Maybe I can look at like a online map and see what the items there are. I don't think there's like a reward for doing it. Caldia Tunnel. Let's get to the Limestone Cave. So I imagine this idiot went past the barricade. It even says like, don't go inside. And he's like, nah, treasure though. Gotta get that treasure. Let us make it to the cave. Where is it? Okay, it is in this path. I was like, is it in the next area? Oh, look at this. When we came by on patrol, the chains on the Limestone Cave blockade were broken. The sandbags removed too. Talk about irresponsible. What if someone wanders in there by mistake? Or on purpose? It's possible someone got in. Has there been any contact at the guild? Let's just not tell them about the idiot that obviously came in here. Caldia Limestone Cave. Alright, this is where we'll leave off. Let's see, should we actually make the effort to walk through this entire stupid thing? This place is kind of a maze, so I don't know. I might just cut forward and find the guy. I'm pretty sure he's at where we fought the boss that was in here in first chapter. So I'll probably just pick up there next time, because there's really nothing in here. Besides, I assume more of those penguin or toucan monsters, whatever the fuck they are. Look at them, there they go. More of these dudes. Alright, so we'll just be at the end when we pick up next time. See you guys then.